get why I'm still single. I don't get it. I'm a catch. What is going on in my life where I don't have a man? Or are my standards too high? Do I box myself in a corner all the time? Like nowadays, men today want to be chased. What happened to masculinity?
Why is this woman still single? I have a feeling that this video is finna explain exactly why she's single. Now, this woman says she's a catch. I'm thinking, well, why hasn't she been caught? In fact, here's the main topic that I want to talk about. She said men want to be chased. Men, do you actually want to be chased? Comment your thoughts under this video. Now, while you're commenting your thoughts under this video, I want to go ahead and welcome you to another episode of Wall Watch, where we see how women respond to hitting the wall. Now, let's get back into this video clip. Most importantly, let's have this conversation. So like the video, then subscribe to the channel because I'm posting daily content. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal. So here we go.
I don't get why I'm still single. I don't get it. I'm a catch. What is going on in my life where I don't have a man? Or are my standards too high? Do I box myself in a corner all the time? Like nowadays, men today want to be chased. What happened to masculinity? What happened to chivalry? What happened to men courting women?
Wait a minute. What happened to courting? That could be summed up by saying this. Men realize you don't get a lifetime spouse, you get a turn. So if you get a turn, why put in all of that effort? It's ridiculous. Let's continue.
What happened to that? Back in the day, dating was so much easier and it was fun. Today's dating is hell. You give a guy your number and all of a sudden you don't hear from them until like 3 to 4 days later. What was the point of me giving you my number? If you're not going to text me, I don't get it. The talking doesn't go as far as the actual app. There are no, oh, let me take you out to dinner. Let's go catch a movie. Let's go to a cafe and get to know each other. What's with all the endless text messages? What happened to men actually planning dates? What happened to it?
Why do women say stupid stuff like this? Here's an even better question, right? Why did moms continuously tell their daughters to enjoy their lives, to get out and date? Why? Because relationships are boring. That's why. They're routine. It's the same thing over and over and over. You raise children. You do the same thing. You hope to raise them well. Of course, you're going to get into it. But that's relationships. Did men actually plan out dates? I mean, like, which men were doing that? Was it the rich men or was it the broke men? In fact, women didn't even know the difference. Let's continue.
I don't get it. How do you date in today's society? What are some of your red flags and your non-negotiables? I do not chase men. I don't do it. I did it once, will never do it again. No, never.
She lost. She lost. Anytime you hear a woman say she chased a man and she wasn't able to keep him, she lost. She lost him to another woman. Let's continue.
Or again without chase a guy. My biggest ick is a guy that can't hold the conversation. Now, I gotta talk the whole goddamn date. I hate it. I don't got time to be dating no guy that don't have no money. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to sound shallow, but I've dated broke men my whole life. I have. Now I'm in a place where I have money and I want to travel and I want to see the world. I don't want you to buy me nothing because I can buy it myself. That's not what I want. I want you to have the financial stability to pick up and go on a trip. That's all I'm asking.
But does she realize what she's asking for is almost impossible? Does she realize that the majority of people on the planet are broke? Social media got these women's minds fried. This is why she's making statements like this. If she understood, you know what? Because she exposed herself. So let's let her finish.
I'm not asking for no Louis. I'm not asking for no goddamn bust down Chanel. I don't even goddamn like designer. I don't. I really don't. Oh, you're just very intimidating. What the f does that mean? How do I come off intimidating when I'm the most socializing person ever? Specifically
Her tone. Her tone. I'm sorry I interrupted her again, but she asked how was she intimidating, and then she just showed us right there. But we'll talk about what intimidating actually is and what it actually means for women, because we're not intimidated, annoyed.
my ladies, I want to hear how you are dating, especially in today's generation. What are some dating apps you're on? Where do you go to date? And what are just some of your non-negotiables when it comes to dating these men? Because I ain't got time. Anyway, this is the makeup look.
Oh my God. This woman is the true definition of women not telling you the truth, but literally telling you how they feel. So let's start with the first point. Let's get this elephant out the room. The intimidation factor. Now, when a man says that to a woman, what he's really saying is she's annoying. Now, when a man is bringing up the fact that a woman is intimidating, he doesn't mean he's scared of her. What he means is she's annoying. She's hell to be around. She's a pain in the ass. She's not worth the headache. She's not worth the stress. You can see your lifespan shortening very fast because the energy that you will have to put out to deal with this woman is simply not worth it. Now, why is this woman single? Why does this woman not have a man? Well, she just explained it. She's annoying, right? Like the fact that she wants a rich man, but she's not able to get him or at least keep him, that's the issue that she's having. That's the issue that the majority of women are having. There's only about 5 to 10% of men that women are actually looking at and actually considering to be with. Now, these men are constantly placing and replacing women. They're spacing them out and then replacing them.
Meaning, I'm not going for what everybody else is going for. I'm just not gonna do that. Dog, like all of y'all is dating the same dude. Like y'all is
meaning that they gotta space out the dates, and then once they are done with that date and they put her through the mattress, now they can just replace her because the next woman is willing to compete much harder than she is. She feels like, okay, I got the date, I gave him some, now he gotta work hard for me. Guess what? That's not what your competition is saying. That is not what your competition is saying. Your competition is literally trying to get that man because they realize something that this woman doesn't realize, which is this man that y'all dealing with is rare. You guys are sharing this man. And listen, fellas, I'm here to tell you, get your money right, get your body right, get your mind right, reinvent yourself, become one of those guys that women are chasing, because that is a much better life than you chasing a woman. In fact, chasing this woman will shorten your lifespan. Dealing with this woman will shorten your lifespan because what is she actually after? She's after the same exact thing that the majority of women are after, and that is a luxurious lifestyle. Now, I know she said she doesn't like designer, but a vacation is just as expensive as designer because how are you flying? Are you flying private, first class? Are you on a jet? Then once you get to the destination, what room are you staying in? Are you staying in the best suite that they have? Or are you staying in the most affordable suite that they have there? On top of that, when you get there, what are you doing? What are you eating? And how are you getting around? Like I said, the vacation is actually more expensive or just as expensive as the designer. So she's actually not doing you any favors at all. Now, why did chivalry die? Why is courting dead? Why do men not want to court anymore? Well, this is simple. Very, very simple. The answer is you don't get a lifetime spouse. You get a turn. And guess what? There was some guys, plural, who had a turn before you. And you realize, wait a minute, if this guy had you before me, and this guy had you before me, and this guy had you before me, what did you learn? What are you no longer doing as a result of being with that guy? What freakiness have you lost or have you gained in being with that guy? Where do I fall? Right? Am I the guy that you really want to get freaky and nasty with? Or am I the guy that you're going to deny? Am I the guy that you're going to be in a sexless relationship, but I have to deal with your annoying chatter, your annoying talking, right? Like, this is what men are looking at. Now, this woman says she's a catch, and I'm like, okay, what type of catch is she? Is she the type of catch that you look at and you're like, damn, this ain't the one, and you throw it back in the ocean, right? Like, you look at it and you're like, nah, this ain't gonna do, and you throw it back. Why? Because this isn't the catch that you're looking for. She is not the catch that she thinks she is. Now, here's the thing. This is the messed up part. She can be, but it looks and sounds like her femininity is gone. Now, because her femininity is gone, she's gonna have to get a guy who doesn't care about her femininity. On top of that, with her being on social media and her being a social media content creator, listen to how she speaks and how she moves. Do you think that she can actually uphold a relationship? She's talking about not chasing a man. Now, let's ask this question to the men. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna just answer this question. It's not that men want to be chased. Men want to know that you're interested. Men want to know that he's not wasting his time. He's not wasting his money. He's not wasting the mental space in his mind trying to plan out a date that you're not going to appreciate anyway.
Who are you? What am I here for? We just got back up.
Why do I want to spend that much energy and money on something that you're not going to appreciate, or something that you've already done and you don't want to do again? Why would I put that type of energy and effort into it? I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Now, in her mind, she may think it makes sense because she's still wondering, why would a guy not text her for 3 days after getting her number? Now, again, this is a simple answer. We live in a different time. Because we live in a different time, that guy doesn't want to seem desperate. That guy wants to know that she's interested, meaning, does she actually remember me? Now, the reason why he wants to be remembered is because that will let him know that she's interested. So again, we're just talking about interest versus manipulation versus being used. Now, since we're talking about that, let's talk about what happened to masculinity. Masculinity is called toxic. Masculinity is called controlling. Masculinity is called manipulative, narcissistic, and all of these other buzzwords that women love to use, but seem to use them out of context. Now, if a person is diagnosed with those things, meaning they went to a psychiatrist and they were given that and now they're on medications for it, okay, fine. But women are saying that just because she didn't get her way, because he didn't do the things that she wanted him to do. Now, when it comes to masculinity, how is she going to respond to it? You see that she's already yelling about why she doesn't have a man, and men telling her that she's intimidating, and she's not understanding that that is not a positive word, meaning she needs to reinvent herself. She needs to become more exclusive, more feminine, more soft, more caring, right? It seems like those traits are gone, but here's the thing. A lot of women have lost those traits, just like a lot of women have forgotten how to talk to men. She sounds like the type of woman who literally does not know how to talk to men. Now, she's asking women, where are they meeting these guys at? They're sugar daddies. These guys are sugar daddies. These women are not married. And if they are married, they don't even like the guy. We constantly see it. We constantly hear it. Oh, they're married today. They're together for a year to maybe 5 years, and then they're divorced. Sometimes some lucky people make it to 9 or 10 years and then they get divorced, and then that man gets cleaned out. Other men are seeing this. This is why a man would look at a woman like her and say, no, thank you. This is the reason why, but she's just going to keep denying reality. I think women really need to go to a reality class where they learn how much money the majority of people are making And then the growth of each person, man and woman, what they experience in their life, in their lifetime, why they make certain decisions. Only reason I'm saying that, because I don't know if women would pass the test, but maybe they would, because they're very into those like social type of skills. So I think it's important for women to know just how much people actually make in this world, because if she makes a lot of money, that's good for her, that's great for her. But guess what? A man who makes a lot of money is looking for beautiful women, not combative women. And this woman is very combative. Now, I'm shocked that this woman said that dating back in the day was easier. Okay, let's run with that, right? Let's say that what she said was the truth and it was not how she felt. Because I'm gonna keep saying women don't tell you the truth, they tell you how they feel. So let's play that game, right? Why was dating easier back in the day? Because the majority of women, well, let's start here. Social media did not exist, which means if you had a car, you were the man. If you had your own place, you were the man. You were the man, because everybody didn't have it. Guess what? Everybody still doesn't have it. Everybody still does not understand finances and investing and what to do. But in this woman's mind, she would say that. Now, another reason why dating was much more fun back in the day is because women did not have unlimited options. Their options were limited, meaning you better take the best you can get and you better make sure you keep that man. That's why it was more fun. But even when you think that it was more fun, again, I ask, how did mothers, or why did mothers tell women, hey, go and live your life? Don't get so caught up with a man. Don't believe that you need a man, right? Why do you think these women were saying that? Because they were living lives that they really didn't want to live, or they just got bored with the lives that they were living, not understanding that you can get out here in these streets. But guess what? The streets is full of everything. And I mean everything. And guess what? You're going to be attracted to the things that are not good for you, the things that'll put you in harm's way, right? Like that's what's really going on in the streets. But for whatever reason, women think being in the streets is a better option than being in a boring relationship. Now, rich men, wealthy men, men who have things, they're looking to have a beautiful woman that is feminine and soft and sweet and, you know, not loud or not seemingly loud, like not loud just off the back, right? Like men who don't have money, let me just speak for myself, right? Because I'm moving up, right? I'm not quite at the wealthy level yet. I'm wealthy in mind and spirit, but financially, I'm not quite there yet. So I'll speak for myself in saying this: not being in that position makes me more accepting or more willing to settle for something I probably shouldn't settle for because I'm not in a certain position, right? So this is how people end up together, because what they're doing is saying, I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, fine. Let's get past that and let's work together, right? But again, the majority of women are not doing that. This is why I say, you know what? Hey, fellas, become the men or the man that all the women want. Get your mind together, get your body together, get your finances together. Most importantly, get your spirit together. Because once you do that, now you can navigate this world the way you want to. You can create the life that you actually want to live, and then you can actually live it. So that's what I'm encouraging you to do. Adapt to dating. Women constantly get caught up in friends with benefits, situationships, flings, and being somebody's vacay bae. Why? Because they want to look like they're doing it big or that they have it all together on social media. Because for some reason, social media matters to them. And I'm like, are they winning awards? Like, what is it that they get? Like, are the likes and the comments, it's hard for me to believe that the likes and the comments mean so much to women. But I have a question for you. What do you think? Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. Now that this video is done, do me a huge favor. like the video, then subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.